So I just saw this tweet from Elon Musk where he said that wanting to be liked is a real weakness. And I just had to come on here and make this video and just talk about my experience with this and how this has genuinely helped me so much in my life and on my journey towards achieving my dream life and achieving the income that I'm at right now. I'm making over $40,000 a month in my early 20s. Because I don't feel like most people get this. Like most people, what they're trying to do is they have goals of becoming the top 1%. But they seek approval and they want 99% of people to agree with every single action that they're taking and agree with everything that they're doing. That is like the biggest issue. And I used to do that shit for such a long time. So I want to explain like how I kind of broke out of that and how I was able to just like go after my own path. Because I feel like my life is going so much better when I just like stopped giving a fuck. I'm at the point right now where I genuinely like do not care whatsoever. I couldn't care less. When I make a video like this, when I tell someone about my goals or the things I want to achieve, like I could genuinely not give less of a fuck about what that person thinks of my goals, what that person thinks of me and my actions, etc. And I think it's a superpower. I think that gives me so much like peace of mind, so much freedom, and allows me to just like go after what I want. And obviously it's made me a lot more money and allowed me to break free of like the old version of me and get into the reality that I have right now as well. So I want to help you like how you can do the same thing. And it starts off with just understanding that the truth is that like you're not gonna go after these big goals that you have, these desires that you have of making it big at a young age and achieving freedom, etc., while having your parents, your friends, and like people around you approve of what you're doing. Like the nature of you trying to achieve something big in your life comes with you not following the advice of most people and you doing stuff that will not make any sense whatsoever to your friends and family. So a good example of this, let me tell you a story here. When I first started entrepreneurship and I invested my first like big into my first like course, mentorship. So it was like $2,500, I think, or $3K, something like that. That was like my first step into entrepreneurship, like taking a serious step into actually investing in myself and learning a skill. A lot of people think that making money online or that even buying courses is a scam. My parents and my brother and my entire family thought so. So when I did that first thing, that first step of like investing in myself, a lot of people around me, my friends, my family, people at school, were like, what are you doing, Alex? Like, why are you buying a course? Why are you investing into yourself? You're gonna lose this money. They were like, this is stupid. Like, who do you think you are? Why are you doing this, you know? And if I would have listened to that and I would have seek these people approval, I would have not done that. But that course, taking that step, ended up completely changing my life. I got into starting an agency, and that agency led me now into doing high-ticket sales, which allowed me to make multiple 6 figures per year, get the life that I have right now. I can travel the world, have complete freedom, like all that stuff. And it came just down to that first decision. And then throughout the entire journey, it's been so many times. People around me tell me like, this is stupid. People look at me and like this, they think what I'm doing is weird, you know? And a lot of you guys, like you're just so worried about it. You're thinking so much, if you're someone watching this video, probably like most young guys are, you're very worried about what other people think of you. What other people are gonna say about you and like you're worried about being liked by those people. You have to drop that. You have to just like let go of the idea of what other people think of you, or else you will end up living a life that's not true to yourself. If I would have listened to my parents and like people around me and like my friends in school, etc., I would be living a life right now that would be extremely untrue to myself. And obviously I don't want myself to do that, and I don't want you to do that either. So in order to break free, you need to stop giving a fuck. You need to stop caring what these other people think. And the way you do that is by realizing that most people, they don't even have what you want. Why would you listen to someone who's not gone to where you want to go, who has never been to the destination you want to go to, in terms of getting advice of how to get there? Like, it's not going to work that way. So you can have people like your friends, your family that you love and you really like, you want the best for, you wish the best for, but you cannot listen to their advice. You cannot seek approval for those people to win. And this is a hard lesson I feel like every like young entrepreneur has to go through and like learn. I had to learn. It was very like difficult to learn this and like not listen to people that I've used to like growing up with, my parents and friends and things like that. But that is the way that you will make it, because when you truly break free of this, life gets on easy mode. Stuff comes to you, and you ultimately like you have to step into the state where people can say the most crazy shit. Like I get comments on YouTube sometimes and people telling me stuff and like saying that my goals are too big, or that I'm coming across in an X, Y, and Z way. You just need to be like completely okay with like you have zero attachment whatsoever to what other people think of you, and you just completely detach from that. And that's when you unlock freedom. That's when you can go out and like just go after the things that you want. And that's the guys that you watch online, yes, that you look up to. That's what allowed me to get to where I am right now, is because I stopped caring. I genuinely just like, didn't give a fuck, and I just like went after everything that I thought that I could get. So I just want to like give you permission in this video to do that. That's, as someone who's probably achieved some of the stuff that you want to achieve yourself, like just stop caring. Stop caring about those people that have not achieved shit in their life. The people that work in 9 to 5, never left their comfort zone, working for a fat boss. They celebrate when someone tells them that they can get to leave work 10 hours or 10 minutes earlier to get a raise in their salary. Stop listening to what those people think about your goals. Go after the stuff that you're capable of achieving, and just stop giving a fuck and realize that you wanting to be liked is actually holding you back. The more you can be just okay with people thinking that you're weird, thinking that you're cringe, you will make so much more money, you will live a so much more fulfilling life. That's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Ciao.